Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here. Come here guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch for today, and we have a lot of buyouts and a lot of cards to go over. So if you enjoy that, make sure to smash that like button. If we get 100 likes on this video, that would be great. Subscribe if you're not already. About 30% of people watch my videos are not subscribed, so hopefully today's day earn your subscription. If you buy anything on TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Same with Tap Your Cards, use code SAKI, get 5% off. I think we're going to be doing a giveaway for them next Market Watch, I believe, as well, so stay tuned for that. But if you use code SAKI on their website, you get 5% off, and it helps support the channel, so it's a win-win, right? Also, check out our Discord for free in the description below. Later on, we're going to have a discussion about what we think is going to be in the 25th anniversary. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts, not only in the comment section, but over at the Discord as well, because, hey, your suggestion might be in a video, because that is a video I plan on releasing quite soon, as well as a fun deck profile that I've been teasing for quite a bit. So we're just going to get right into this. Just thank you to all my YouTube channel members. Consider being one if you think that I deserve that type of support and that you want to, obviously, as well. There's some cool perks like channel member only videos. I got another one coming out soon as well. And we're going to get right into this. And thank you for everyone who suggests card for the Market Watch. Always love it when you guys do that. Now, Little Knight, quarter century here. Bought out yet again. 625, 650, 800. Man, the fact that when these were 350, people thought they were going to go down, it's crazy. I actually try to weigh in, how much would SP Little Knight be, since IP was, over 1,000, and Apollosa was as high as 2,500. Where can SP Little Knight go? Because even though you get a quarter century one every 3 boxes, sometimes it's one every 4, but usually I see it one every 3 to 4, something like that. There's still more quarter centuries. Make it harder to pull whatever you want. Now, I thought 500 was going to be it. 4 to 500. Yeah, 625. I mean, this card goes up and down. And as you see right over here, people are willing to spend 500 on it. If you got this for less than 400, hey, good job. You got the normal secret right here. And I said this would I see this at 150. And I'll still stand by that. Right now, for your near mints, without photos here, you're looking at, let's say, for 1,000 plus sales here, 135, going up to $140. People have events they need to play in, and this card is not getting reprinted anytime soon. I guess the time it's probably going to get reprinted it's about January right now. I'm going to say October in the Megatins, because Age of Overlord is going to be there. But how Konami has not even thought about releasing an unlimited version of Age of Overlord is beyond me, because that's something we desperately need. So I wanted to go over something I said in my past Market Watches regarding Bonfire. I told people that this card was probably going to go down to around $60 to $70, especially when we saw the case ratios, which is why I couldn't really back up the 120 or 130 pre-sale tag. I mean, I don't really believe in pre-sale prices most of the time anyway, but that one was especially outrageous. I mean, I know Yugi Tour was complaining about for like 3 weeks to a month. Some other groups were complaining about the Bonfire pre-sale and just these types of sets in general because they don't like how they're handled. Myself included, but I hate a lot, deck building sets a little more. But right now they're about 105, 110. They were actually down to 70, so I was technically right. So then, if I was technically right, why did this card go up, then you may ask? Well, something that I was not able to foresee was a TCG exclusive that was PYRO. And not just that, but good. I did not expect that. I don't think a lot of people, you're going to see some pictures on the screen, hopefully. But the new archetype, and I apologize if I pronounce this correctly, if I mispronounce, I should say, is called Ascended or Ascended, one of the two. And this archetype is bonkers. There's already a bunch of combos on YouTube that I've been looking at. It gets you to full Sinful Spoil engine quite easily. And it has a 1-card combo with just a level 4. That's a PYRO. And guess what? This searches it. So now you have 6 ways of opening up your 1-card combo, which is pretty insane if you ask me. So now you have this for the Sinful Spoils. You have this for the new Ashen archetype coming out in 2 weeks. You have this for a bunch of casual decks that people really want, like Volcanics, TG, all that, right? So there's so much appeal to this card, and again, it's a 3 of. Man, imagine how bad it would be if Konami short printed it. That'd be terrible. But yeah, I didn't see that coming, so back to 100 is. Will this card go down? That is the question. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't think so. I think it could go to maybe 90 now, 885, but even if it does, it could bounce up and down. Oh, what happens if Ashton starts topping events and this goes to 85, 90? Well, it's going to go up to 110 maybe. That's kind of the thing. Bonfire is just a hot card. It's really, really hot. Bonfire CRs here are also hot. No pun intended. 300, 320, up to $400. I'm going to be honest with you here. If you pull a CR Bonfire, I would probably just move it and just get a regular Ultra playset Bonfire and call it a day. That's the one good thing about this also being a CR, is if you pull this, congrats, you can essentially play, you have your Bonfires for as long as you need them, because, yeah, you might not get $300 exactly for this, right? You might get, say, $250, $260, but hey, if you have to spend just a little bit more money if you pull this on a set of Bonfire, I mean, that's pretty good, right? And let's be real, I think the CR is quite inflated, but if you're going to spend 300 something on a place, man, max rarity fire is just to the moon. Infernal Flame Banshee here from Age of Overlord. This is also used in the Ashen combos. I want to go over this. They're about $2 to $3, about 170 plus shipping here. I told people this was a good dollar pickup to grab. I don't think it was going to be a bulk ultra exactly. There's just too many bad ultras in Age of Overlord because someone at Konami has a hard-on for TG. And look, I like TG too, but like, why did the deck have 2 secret rares, like I think 4 ultras, like 3/4 centuries? I really don't get it. I think it has a bunch of super slots too. I really don't understand it. But this, is actually a decent ultra from Age of Overlord if you look in the grand scheme of things. And this card is going up because it's using the Ashen combos here. You can easily bash it and special summon it. And it kind of makes me think to myself, did Konami print this because they already knew they were going to release Ashen? Only because it fits so snug in the combo for a new card that I really have to wonder. Probably is what I'm saying. So maybe if they ever release a card that seems a little too specific, something to consider is maybe, how long has it been for a TCG exclusive archetype, or maybe the OCG is getting something, just something to consider. Honest CR from Valiant Smashers. Now, about last Market Watch, about 2 Market Watch ago, I went over CR Honest. I said, look, at 20s, 21, this is a pretty good CR to grab. And you guys listened. 8 listings. You got 1 near mint for about $30 here. So, okay, decent increase, right? You got the light plays here. Then the next near mint's at 36, 37. Okay. 40, 42, then 60s. And CR Honest, that's kind of a CR that people want to keep. If people get this, open this up at 20 something, $30, they're probably not going to want to get rid of it so hastily. So this card is going up. I still think 30 is fine for a CR Honest if you want to go grab one. Card looks absolutely gorgeous as well. It's used in older formats as well as a high rarity card, but you also have the Ghost Honest, which I might as well go over this again, since I want to see maybe there's some movement here because of the CR. 85s for your light plays. First set's about double that. Seems very fair. I also said this was the first Ghost Rare ever, and I think someone corrected me and said it was Rainbow Dragon, which, that's my fault, honestly. Explains why Rainbow Dragon's a lot. I don't know why, I think I remember Ghost Honest as the first Ghost Rare, just because I think it was the first, like, meta-relevant Ghost Rare. That's kind of what I think, but I don't know. Also, I really love the card, so it holds a special place in my heart. Beautiful, beautiful looking Ghost Rare. Honestly, I still think these first sets have a lot of room to grow, and bottom of the page does check out. Soul Drain, Lost Art here, $7, $8 for your Lost Arts, and then your supers here are about $5, but they're going up to about 9s here, $9, $10. Now, this card's going up because monsters that are banished, as well as monsters of the grave, can't activate their effects. Well, what does that stop right now in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Obviously, everyone thought, well, Fire King. And that is true. But there's other cards as well that activate when they're banished, all that. I think Soul Drain is honestly one of the better side cards that you could be playing, especially if you're able to, go second or win the die roll, all that. They're going to have to target or prioritize this card to pop if they're playing Fire Kings, because you will, if you resolve this and your opponent does not have an out, I truly think that unless you're just bricking, your chances of winning go up extra normally. That's not a word. Extraordinarily is not a word, but it is going to be for this market watch. But extraordinarily, I should say. Card's really, really good. I actually would get you could get the supers, but Konami could always just reprint this. Ultra or Lost Stars probably what I would get. Then we have Magic Deflector. Let's go over this side of that card as well. Runic is not only meta relevant, but it's also very cheap as well. For the rest of this turn, you negate the basically Runic. $7, 7 goes up to $10 right here. Now what's alarming is this card has gone up and down throughout its history, you know, down to like $3 up to about 10 to 12, but the common now is finally going up to about $1 for your near mint light plays 48 listings, about $1.30, $1.50 here. So people do have faith in this card, and I still think this card is pretty good, actually. Even outside of Runic, I felt like this card never really had a good time to shine. I mean, worst case scenario, it could be a 1-for-1, but it's a good 1-for-1. I just think that it's too slow because of hand traps, all that, but this is definitely a card that is not bad to pick up. Flameberg Dragon, quarter century. I just want to say that these broke the $100 mark. They were about 90s, close to 100 last market watch or the one before. Now they're going up to about a 130. Beautiful looking card. Not going to talk about it too much since I talk about it a lot. Trap Trick, Soul Fusion here, Secret Rares. I said $5 to $6 is pretty good, especially because some people want to play this with rollback. And there is also lab combos with Trap Trick as well, not including rollback. So I told people, hey, $5-6 for your Trap Tricks, that's pretty good for an original secret rare. Well, right now, your near mint light plays are about 5, going up to about $8, right? Oh, okay, so that's good, right? But for the first edge, which is what I told people to grab, you have and this is for first ed near mint light play, you have 9 right over here, 9.5, $10, about 11 here. And remember, people are going to probably want at least 2 copies of this card, if not a playset. And then next page here, about 11, 14. So if you got them at 5, 6, good job. CRs are about $30 here. And I'll tell you guys this. This is a gorgeous looking CR. I actually would recommend, hey, if you really like this card and you're using it, go ahead, grab it. Can it be in the rarity collection? Hey, it's possible. It is possible, especially because it being a CR already does not exclude it from anything. I mean, if anything, Konami loves reprinting a card as basically the same rarity within a year. Even if it's a high rarity like a CR, like, again, 25th did that with Avermax, for example. And I believe one other makes card where we had CR Avermax, it looked ugly in the set. And then we got CR Avermax in 25th, it looked just as ugly. Then we have Traptrix Shuffle Nightmare. Let's go over this as well. This is an older Traptrix card. It's also a hat card. And in hat format, this is actually extremely good. About $23 here. I mean, it's basically Solemn Strike without the 1500 life. Then you have Fiendish Chain, another hat format card, about $48, $49 here. Not bad for your ulti Fiendish Chains here. Would I be grabbing these cards? I mean, I don't think Konami's not going to put these as 25ths, and if they do, that's a bad pick, let's be real. So these ultis, it's not bad to grab them while they're cheap, especially because this card, it never really goes below $20 from what I've seen, but it's been as high as $80, $85, $90. So it kind of makes me wonder. It's a buy low, sell high card. I would probably just get the ultis while you can. Near mints have 14 listings here. It does bottom out at 50 here, actually, huh? It's very interesting. I mean, you do have, like, you know, a copy of 3 there, a copy of 4 there, but this card's not as populated as I actually thought. So, Breakthrough Skill, another hat card I want to go over. Ultra Rare. By the way, I just love how this Ultra goes. Basically, it's like Imperm where you just have to say, oh, target face-up monster controls, negate the effects till the end of this turn. Okay, cool, right? So it's basically an Imperm you have to set, right? But during the turn this card was set, during your turn, except the card this was sent to your graveyard, has to be during your turn, by the way. You banish this card from graveyard, target face-up monster, effect monster your opponent controls, negate the activate that target's effects until the end of the turn. So let's say you're going first and your opponent makes something and they break your board, and they set something up in this is your graveyard and they have like an interrupt or whatever, or something you really want to stop. Hey, you could break through. And it's not that bad. You know, you can mill this. I know Lightstorm's trying to play with this card. I remember when Cosmo Blazer came out, people were trying Lightstorm with this card again. Didn't really work out well. But it was something that they tried out. Obviously, you should play Imperm, by the way. But Near mint light plays here are about $3. Couple bucks here for an old OG. First sets are about fives. Goes up to 7, 8. But the first sets are low on listings. Honestly, getting the first sets at $5 are pretty good. But honestly, even if you want to get the cheaper copies here, it's not bad. Commons are about buck as well. Ultis are. I have a damaged one of these, funny enough. 12, 15. First sets are about $20. That's actually quite good for a first ed near mint. What I actually would consider getting them. I mean, if the ultras go up to 10, I'd probably rather get the ultis at 20. I just love this card's artwork a lot. I really don't know. It kind of feels like a Digimon artwork, though, if I had to be honest. Yujo Friendship here. I remember the whole strat where people would, like, make their hand as dirty as possible. And they would either, they'd have to, like, give a handshake. Like, I've heard, like, stories where people would, like, just start scratching their ass. Put the hands after activating user friendship. Put the hand right in front of them. Be like, oh, you want to shake my hand? No. Oh, are you forfeiting? I guess so. I've heard stories about that. I know it legitimately happened at least once. But every time I look at this card, people are like, oh, it's the anime, blah, blah, blah. And I just remember, like, the D-Gen stories about that. But right now, they're about $40, 50, 55, going up to $60 here. I mean, it's an old jump promo that not only doesn't have a reprint, but it's hard to get as well. So there's also Unity as well, right? Want to look at Unity, might as well. This card is a completely different tune. About $4 here, 5, going up to 6. I actually think that Unity is a card that is kind of undervalued for a jump promo. No reprint as well, so you know that this card could go up. Very good card to actually grab for collectors. Like, if you're actually looking to collect something here, I think Unity is really it for $6 getting a set. And I actually like these cards with the anime characters. That's like, this is something that's in my personal collection that I love. Same with the other one as well. But I got Yujo Friendship at a way cheaper price, back when it was maybe 20s or something. Dark Arm Dragon the Annihilation. This could be in the upcoming Chapter 1. And hopefully it is. Right now, your secrets are $15. Which is quite a lot, actually. And then you have your Ultras here at about 16 here, going up to $20. If you're going to get one of these, I would just grab the Ultra Rare, because if it gets reprinted in Chapter 1, well, this is the jump version, right? So it's from the manga, it has collectability, all that. You're going to be paying a little bit of money for both copies anyway. In fact, it's really not that much cheaper. I mean, if you get that cheap copy at 12, that's cool. But if you can't, yeah, your Ultra right here for your near mints basically are the same price. You might as well get the Ultra. Mischief of the Yokai. Now, someone suggested this, and you guys have some spicy suggestions. That's why I always love when you guys suggest cards, because sometimes I love looking over stuff that I've either run over in the past, or you guys bring what I would call a certified classic, because I just love the card. Mischief of the Yokai, if you guys don't know, when it comes to ulti trap cards, this is actually highly up there for me. I love this card out of Star Strike Blast, and I've talked about getting it for decks in the past. Like, I talked about this with Stingy Dirge. Like, Stingy Dirge hits Sprite. This can hit Kashtira, etc., etc. And why this card is going up? Honestly, I could say it's because, oh, well, this format, it's good, which it is. It actually is a good card, this format. But I actually think that this is a Tengu card, and hey, that's pretty good. You know, decreasing by 2, and then if it's in graveyard, you banish. What are ultis here? I believe this is a Tengu card, by the way. Light play near mint is $7. You know what? At $7, this is the ulti to grab. $7, $9 here. Goes up to about $10 here. That's quite cheap for Mischief of the Yokai. I would actually grab this. This is actually a good grab. You got your ultras here. Remember, this card has no reprint, by the way. These are, well, for your, okay, not mod play. Near mint light play. Pennies on the dollar. That's what they are. I would rather be safe than sorry. If you don't care about the ultis, hey, get a set for $3. You know, the fact that you could get a set of these or a McDouble, essentially, is kind of wild. In fact, this might be a tiny bit cheaper than for the play set than a McDouble. Kind of sad. That's why I can't eat at McDonald's anymore. It's just way too expensive for just slop. Tribe Infecting Virus. This is a card where I was having a discussion about banned cards not getting a reprint. And someone reminded me of this. I think it was the last Mark Watch comment section. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't know how old this card is. It came out 2.5 years ago, 3, can't really remember. But Konami does not want to reprint this card. Don't know why. But right now, lightly played, it's $8, $9. Okay. Near mints, about $10 to $12, going up to 14. Am I shocked? Not even a little bit. First heads, you might as well just grab a first head copy of this, but Konami, make this a super and OTS. We will all thank you. You know, you want to give older cards a shot on these OTS, you see how it works, give us Tribe Infecting Virus. Or if you're like, well, we'd rather focus on Edison or, you know, other older format cards that could, that are not just a GOAT card, sure, that's completely fine. Give us an ultra rare, or you know what? At this point, I'll take another common print. I will take another common print. This card could have been the 2-player, by the way. I think this would be a fun card in the 2-player because it would at least, you know, it teaches about types. That's cool, right? Then you have Book of Moon DTs over here. This card's bought out, and I'm sorry if you guys heard cat meowing in the background. Byron gave him his pets, and $26 here for your DTs. And there's not many listings for Light Play Near Mint. There's one for 17, then 26s. Would I get this card? Honestly, I feel like I have this in like a closet somewhere where I have like some older cards that I used to play with because I remember having DTs back when I was like in high school. It's been 10 years. Maybe even probably older than 10 years actually. Maybe I don't even have them anymore. I don't remember, but if I do, would you guys want me to give this away maybe next Market Watch? I can't really, if I'm assuming they're going to be light play, by the way. The card's over 10 years old. Assuming that it's $17, it would be a $50 giveaway because I'm not giving away one copy. That's just useless. But like, I feel like I wouldn't really be giving away $50 just because like there's so many better versions of Book of Moon to grab. The DTs are rare though. I will say they're rare. Ultis here are $73 to $74. Can this card be reprinted as a quarter century? Yes, it can. Should it? Honestly, if I see it as a quarter century, it's going to be very popular. People are going to want to pick it up, and I think these ultis can drop to 40. I'm at the point where I'm scared for a lot for 25th. I don't know how you guys feel, but that's really how I feel with 25th. I'm like, you know, I have this high rarity card. If it gets reprinted 25th, I lose 50%, like immediately at minimum, and I just start fighting a losing battle, and that's hard. Ultras from Turbo Pack here, Booster 7. These are about $20. I'm telling you this right now, these are way, way better than the DTs. $25 going up to about $28, $30 here for your Book of Moon Ultras. I actually think that's pretty good. I have this in my 5 cards I have your trade binder for I think it was $13. About it closer to 2 years at this point. And this card has gone to 25, 30 before, and I said this card could easily go to 20s, and it has been 20 to 25 consistently for a while, and it does sell. In October, it sold greatly. And, you know, you have some sales data for January, you know, 5 copies here. I think a lot of players would either go big or go home for Book of Moon, and this is kind of in the middle where, yeah, it's a Turbo Pack Ultra, and it's rare, and yada yada, but we have secrets that look great, we have the ultis, then you have, obviously, the GOATs. By the way, I meant that pun, get it? Because it's a GO card. Okay, by the way, I hope people aren't looking at that one. But, you know, you have the Champion Pack one. We have to talk about this. $820. You can suck a fat one for that one. Nope, I am Gucci. I am all good. I am not spending that money. That being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Join our Discord in the description below. You guys are going to have a fun video coming hopefully Friday. I kind of want to release it tomorrow or Saturday, one of the two. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.